What's up everyone, I'm TheJoshElkin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a lot of different things that are all going inside of a bowl. Let's get on with the recipe.
Disclaimer. The following video is super delicious. All right, all jokes aside, this is a curry noodle, aka Singapore style noodle dish. And I'm making mine with some pork shoulder as well as some shrimp. Now for the pork shoulder, I'm using my trusty pressure cooker. I know I use it a lot, but why wouldn't I when it's this efficient and this effective? But before we do any of that, we gotta make the braising liquid. So I got some soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar, hoisin, minced garlic, and minced ginger. Hit that with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then add a generous amount of water to bring it all together. Then I'm gonna chop up the pork shoulder and then add it to the pot of the braising liquid. By the way, this also works with pork belly, or you can just omit the pork altogether and just use shrimp. It also can work with chicken. It also can work with tofu. But as I said, we're using pork shoulder, and I'm gonna pressure cook this for 25 minutes. But don't worry, once this is done, we're going to extract it from the liquid and actually fry each piece of pork, but that's not till later. But right now, we got to make the noodle sauce, which we're going to add to the pot later on. So I got some curry powder with a little bit of cumin, some soy sauce, and some sugar. For our mise en place, I have some thinly sliced red onions as well as some serrano peppers. Now, obviously, I couldn't find Thai chili peppers. You could use any pepper you want, or you could use a red bell pepper if you don't like spice. And for the noodles, I'm using vermicelli rice noodles, and you're just gonna wanna boil those for a few minutes and set them aside. Now, back to the pork shoulder. I've extracted it from the liquid, but I made sure to keep the liquid, and then I'm just gonna fry the pork belly on a medium hot pan. The idea is to get it caramelized. Of course, the pork is already cooked. We're just trying to get more texture. And if you did it right, you end up with nuggets of deliciousness such as this. The texture, the flavor, it's sweet, it's a little bit tangy. Ooh, it's good. All right, now to the wok. Now you don't have to use a wok, you could use a regular frying pan, but I bought this brand new electric wok and it's awesome. Link in the description to my Amazon store. And I'm hitting it with some olive oil and getting it ready to make and finish these noodles. First thing I'm gonna wanna do is add the shrimp, cook it until it's opaque and pink, and then set it aside. Then introduce a little bit of egg, because if you didn't know egg is a main ingredient in stir fry, then never skip egg day. I'm here to tell you. Egg is cooked, extract it, set it aside, and then keep it moving. Add some more olive oil and start sauteing the vegetables. In the pan, I got some minced ginger and olive oil. Then I'm gonna add some red onions, mix them around a bit, and then add the red peppers and keep it moving. Once the vegetables have cooked down for about 3 to 5 minutes and they're soft, you wanna add the vermicelli noodles. Now, as you can see, I didn't break up the noodles before, so if you wanted to do that, don't be like me and break up the noodles before adding them to the wok. Then add the sauce that we made before and then add more water. So what I did is I added the sauce from the bowl and then added about another cup and a half of water and added that as well. Once everything is mixed together and the noodles have taken on the color of that sauce, chop up the egg and add that to the noodles as well. Add some noodles to a bowl and top it with some pork and some shrimp.
Check this out. It's a noodle dish that I'm definitely gonna make again. The noodles are spiced up with some curry seasoning, rice vinegar, soy. There's so much flavor going on in these noodles that like I'm trying hard not to, whatever. Basic shrimp that complements the noodles perfectly. But the star of the show, without a doubt, is this super tender, super sweet and savory pork shoulder char siu, which is like a red pork, basically. Do you want this recipe? Of course you do. Check out the link in the description, which will take you over to recipechampions.com, where this exact recipe is published. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.